Alrighty, well, today I got the M100s in. They're pretty nice. They're really small, compact. They also fit nicely as well, which, a lot of people have problems with them being a little bit too small on the ears, and they get the XL pads, which I tried those, and those fit pretty well too, so I think I won't have a problem with either one, which will be nice. The case is pretty small. I mean, it's really small. Um, yeah, it's pretty nice. These are over the ear ones. No, not on the ear like the M80s. Here are the Crossfade LPs, the original ones. Had these for years, thousands of hours through them. Great headphones, I've loved them. So I'm interested to try something new. It's pretty much size difference, especially when you're carrying it around, because the M100 folds. Now, as for the case, here's the LP case. It's pretty big, it's nice and wide, it's molded pretty nicely too. The M100 case, it's a little bit different, it's smaller, it's just better for carrying. I mean, it's much more compact, and I've noticed that there seems to be a little bit more weight with the M100s than the LPs, but you gotta take some, you gotta lose some. But overall, it's a very nice product. I've definitely enjoyed looking at it and testing it so far. This is pretty much how it comes out of the box. Just fold it up like this inside of its little case with the 3.5 millimeter female end to the 1/4 inch male end adapter, which is pretty nice. I've got a couple of these now. I've used them quite a bit. Yeah. It also comes with a little plug in that bag for the other side, just in case you lose that side or you want to plug them both up, so have you. As far as unfolding them, if I can do this one-handed, a little easier said than done, right? Let's see. All you do is you just fold it out and rotate the actual speaker and the housing for it as well, itself. Just rotate that about 180 degrees. It's pretty nice, pretty clean. There's little holes there, obviously that's for ventilation. Granted, I think having it black inside would look much better than the regular blue foam, but overall it's a good product. It's nice, it's solid. You can actually hear it be set down, which is a big thing. And as you can see, I've not taken off the clear plastic covers for the shields yet. I probably will later tonight, or so be it, whenever I choose to, I guess. As for the cables, it comes with one up here. Haven't exactly checked this one out, but it looks like it might be a new cable. Alrighty, this is definitely new. It's got it's kind of like a little Velcro strip on there. It's pretty nice. I'm assuming this might be an extension on this end, or maybe an adapter for the boom mic. I'm not really sure. I'll try and focus that a little bit better. There you go. But it's got the typical 180 degree and 45 degree angle plug, which I've never had a problem with. And the cables, being that they are Kevlar reinforced, they always feel nice. They're not something that feels cheap like a plastic cable, but they also don't feel rough in your hands when you go ahead and move it. It's nice, it's smooth. Alright, next cable down here, which I'm working on getting out eventually. Again, one-handed while holding the case open. Okay, there we go. Alright, this one is the mic cable, and all the buttons for controlling the volume, I believe. And this one I can't really see it too well. Yeah. Just a regular stop play button, it looks like. There's nothing really fancy about that. Or maybe it is. Maybe they changed the design. You know, because that's one button now, but it feels like, or one cover for the buttons. But I'll show you on the old cables, you know, the same design for the most part, except for the buttons themselves. They were had the individual pieces on there instead of one solid rubber piece on top. So that seems to be new, and I like it. It's pretty nice. You know, and I do love this color of orange. I actually asked if they could send it, and boy, am I glad they did. But yeah, so, you know, like I said, I'll try and just see if I can get a bit of grip on it. There we go. Bend it that way, and just rotates into place like that. Yeah, it's pretty nice. If I need to, I'll probably remake a video showing and talking about the M100s like I have, using my HD camera, but right now I'm just using my phone. Yeah, other than that, it definitely feels like a nice solid product. I'm definitely going to be interested in testing it out. You know, it's definitely going to be interesting, and I have to admit, I kind of like how they changed the logo. Oh, the logo's still the same, I mean the color I should say. You know, there it's kind of like a light red, maybe with a little bit of orange, or mostly orange. As you can see on the LPs, they're completely red, just, you know, a nice solid red. So they changed that up. You know, of course, like always, the cases have a little carabiner on them, so you can hook them onto your bag if you need to or want to. It's removable, of course. There's one thing I did notice that is different about the cases, other than just the fact the way that they're molded and stuff like that, is you can't really remove these. Yeah, there's a little plastic screw in there so they can be unstitched and replaced if necessary, it looks like. But I'll show you what I mean. Put this out of the way. Alright, let's open up the LP case. In the LP case, obviously, so you got another cable here, but you can remove these, you know, and you can put your 3.5mm female to 1/4" male adapter there, put your cable there, just it's right in, it's velcroed, so you can choose. But you know, obviously I've never really had to take them out personally. They've just always stayed in, but it's definitely a different design change, which it don't really bother me. I mean, you know, it looks nice, it's simple, but you know, for someone that wants to take it out, you know, to have it cleaned up just a little bit more free roaming, I guess, if you want to call, you know, the headphone in there that. But yeah, regardless, I mean, just push it out of the way if you need to. But yeah, so take off this little piece of Velcro that they got there, the little Velcro bands. These are pretty nice. I haven't seen them used on any of their products up until this M100, but just a little piece of Velcro, which is nice. I mean, because it's easier than trying to get a zip tie and tie them up. You know, this is quick, it's simple, it's easier to deal with in general. So yeah, I'm looking forward to testing it out for sure.